Hello everybody and welcome back to another Google tour. We are back in Google Earth and this time something caught my eye on here as I was having a look around. To be fair, quite a lot of things catch my eye on here because there's a lot of interesting tours and just educational stuff on here which I want to do. But something for a bit of fun that actually really caught my eye was Roadside America. Hit the road with the coolest and weirdest highway attractions in the United States. So let's go, start exploring. Hit the road with the coolest and weirdest highway attractions in the United States, like the world's largest buffalo. Let's have a look. Okay, first up we have Hinge. It's a sculpture in Alliance, Nebraska. Can we just zoom out a second here, because what is going on with these fields? Firstly, why are they playing Pac-Man with these fields? That is quite something. I presume there's a reason for this, like, I don't know what it is though. Anyway, we have Hinge here. If I just expand this, we can see where someone has recreated Stonehenge using cars. Yeah, the replica of English Stonehenge on the Nebraskan plains is made from 39 vintage American automobiles spray painted grey. Because of course you would do that. Why wouldn't you do that? It just seems like a perfectly reasonable thing to do. Let's have a look here around. Yeah, okay, I mean, hopefully these cars weren't working when they did this, and they just decided to make a unique little tourist attraction from it, but that is pretty weird, to be fair. If you're from America, please do let me know if you've visited any of these sites. I'd be fascinated to know. I think they could do a cool one on England as well, and I probably wouldn't know a lot of the stuff that actually goes on there. But there's Hinge for you in Alliance, Nebraska. And we have Lucy the Elephant, historical landmark in Margate City, New Jersey. One of the country's first roadside attractions, this elephant-shaped building offers 1,881 offers daily tours. Oh, building. God, sorry, I can't read. This elephant-shaped building from 1881, so it was made in 1881, offers daily tours and 360-degree views. Okay, it's a big as a building. That's interesting. Let's just have a look at the picture here. Again, like, are people just this bored in America? Is that a thing? That they're just like, hey, you know what? We're just gonna build a massive elephant in our back garden because look, somebody lives there. And they go in and they're like, we're just gonna build a giant elephant. Like, enjoy. I guess you got a nice view of the sea there as well. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for this type of stuff because, like, a little bit of like the little bit of wackiness or a little bit of the extravagant or the unexpected in life, it goes a long way. Sure, you don't want to have an elephant like this in every bloody block or every street, but every now and then to just see something like this will put a smile on your face, and sometimes in life that's all you can ask for. I'm intrigued to know if there is a street view on the top of it. Let's have a look. Ooh, there might be. Let's have a look. So we can actually see what the view is that you would get. Oh yeah, look, there is. Awesome. You know, since doing these Google like Google Earth things, I'm actually tempted to pick up a 360-degree camera and actually maybe add my own photos into Google Earth around London. That would be pretty cool, I think. Weird that they haven't, like, I guess there's not really, can't really see her face, but kind of weird that they've blocked out her face a little bit. But yeah, there you go, I guess. Just a weird elephant in somebody's like back garden in New Jersey, in Margate City. the world's biggest dinosaurs museum in Riverside County, California. Vintage attraction on the side of Highway 10 features enormous replicas including Brontosaurus, Tyrannosaurus Rex and more. Oh, look at them. Very cool. Is this the basis of like I mean it isn't, I guess, but this kind of reminds me of Fallout New Vegas now, and Novak. Is that the... I mean it wouldn't be, would it, because that was Las Vegas, but I never actually bothered to look to see if that was an actual like dinosaur type place, but looking at like this with like Dinky the dinosaur, it reminds me of with Boone in the sniper's nest there ready to shoot. Yeah, that reminds me a lot. God, Fallout New Vegas is a game that was so good, by the way. If you've never played it, it's well worth trying it out. I'm following some people who are doing a mod for Fallout 4, which is like a total conversion into Fallout New Vegas, and if that ever, you know, actually happens, they have a lot of concept stuff and stuff they're working on, but if it actually genuinely ever happens and they don't just get like a cease and desist from Bethesda, which hopefully they wouldn't, because of things like Skywind and Sky Oblivion porting those games into the Skyrim engine, you would hope Bethesda would be open to New Vegas going into Fallout 4. But if they did, I would 100% play that, because Fallout New Vegas for me is the best Fallout game there has ever been, and I'm a massive fan of Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, but New Vegas, probably because of the story, a lot of it, just the real kind of like multiple different ways you could play that game, and the characters in it that you meet, and just the actual strip itself, I guess, just being Las Vegas, you know. I really loved it. I loved it a lot. Anyway, this just reminds me totally of it. And like, I remember reading on let's see if we can have a close up of this dinosaur. I remember reading on Reddit, I think, where somebody posted and said, I only just realised after many years that the reason why Novak is called Novak is because there was a no vacancy sign and only a bit of it was lit up, and I was like, how did you not see that straight away? But yeah, there's the dinosaur. We've actually done a bit on dinosaurs, and man, how different the world would be if that meteorite didn't hit the Earth. Very strange. The world's only corn palace building in Mitchell, South Dakota. Can we just have a look at how straight these roads are? Oh my god, look at that. How straight are these roads? That is so cool. You just don't see that in the UK. You just don't see straight roads in the UK. They're always bendy. No, I mean not always. Like there are straight parts, I guess, but not kind of like that. Wow. I mean that is like, wow. There's some fields, aren't they? Anyway, the world's only corn palace, built in 1892 to promote local agriculture. This multi-purpose venue is decorated annually with murals made from corn, grains and grasses. American pride indeed. Let's have a little look at that picture. Oh, it's kind of like a corn mural, is it? Right. The world's only corn palace. There might be a reason why there's only one. Let's have a look. Oh wow, look at this street view. Oh my god, that is an American grid system, isn't it? Jesus. Let's just maybe go outside of it first and see if we can't get a view there. I don't know what this is. Looks like aliens. Oh, that's a good view. Oh, wow, it's actually a lot bigger than I thought from that. Look at that. Oh, there's Elvis Presley. Very nice. There's a kind of loading it quite slowly. It's actually not bad resolution photo, to be fair. Oh, that's very cool. I like that. So did somebody like actually go to the bother of actually making these mosaics and things like that? That's super cool. Imagine that's your job. Oh, what do you do? Oh, I'm a corn artist. I wonder if we can actually see inside it as well. I don't know what those things are. Maybe there's like a parade going on or something at that time. I imagine they probably have a parade. Let's have a look inside the Corn Palace if we can. Oh, okay, so it's like an actual concert venue. That's pretty nice, actually. That's pretty cool. That feels very, very straight out of like some American TV show or something like that, doesn't it? That's how I kind of imagine America, you know. I'd love to go and live in America. I know it's not like probably as good as a lot of people think, or if you live in America you're probably like, oh yeah, it's okay, but just like experiencing a different culture, I'd love to do that one day. And like, because I don't really speak any other language than English, actually is probably quite ideal. So there's the Corn Palace. I guess they have like their basketball games and such in here. Trees of Mystery. Tourist attraction in Del Norte County, California. This tourist attraction deep in California and redwoods has interpretive trails. Wow, and massive statues of Paul Bunyan and the Babe, the Blue Ox. Well, that is Babe, right? And that is Paul Bunyan. Welcoming you to the Trees Mystery. With his big axe, which looks like it's sat in a pile of poo. Trees of Mystery. I mean, the American redwood forests are just a thing of absolute stunning beauty. I've always said, like, I think probably America's better at this than England, but like, so many people go on holiday to other countries and are so quick to just go to somewhere else and be like, oh, I want to experience that culture and that, and I just did it by saying like, oh, I'd love to live in America and experience that culture. But genuinely, like, I wouldn't blame you if you didn't leave America, because there's so many interesting places there to go, and like geographically it's so different in the different areas you go to, you know. England, it's not really it's not that different really, whether you're in like southern England or northern England on a, you know, it's not like the difference between, you know, Las Vegas and you know, I don't know, New York or something, in terms of weather and climate and fauna and flora. But there are areas of just outstanding natural beauty, like the Lake District, or, you know, just areas in Cornwall and stuff like that, which people just forget about really easily. And sometimes, like, people think, I guess, like, Americans who don't leave America are like uncultured, or you know, are like xenophobic or something like that. But genuinely, like, I don't think I'd leave America either. It's just such an amazing country. Oh wow, look, Trees of Mystery. Oh, so there are points where we can actually just go into the forest. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look at some of these Trees of Mystery. Wow, I would love to just walk around here one day. This is their temple, vaulted high, and here we pause with reverent eye, with silent tongue and awestruck soul. For here we sense life's proper goal, to be like these, straight, true and fine, to make our world like theirs a shrine. Sink down, O traveller, on your knees, God stands before you in these trees. It's a nice poem, and that is a pretty nice tree. Wow. I love just walking around the woods and stuff like that. It's something which I miss so badly from living in London. It's not that I can't do that, it's just it's not convenient to do that, if that makes sense. And there you go, the Trees of Mystery. If I'm ever in Del Norte County, California, I will be sure to check them out. Oh, okay. The world's largest basket. Corporate office in Newark, Ohio. A huge picnic basket replica was built as the corporate office of Longaberger Basket Company. Brilliant. Just brilliant. You're a basket company, someone's like, hey, we need to build a new headquarters. How should we build it? Just build a basket, obviously. Genius. I wish it was like a rule in the world where every company's headquarters had to look like the thing that they make. So, like Kodak would be like a camera, and Nike would be a giant trainer, and Coca-Cola would be a giant Coke can. That should happen. That should be a law. And yeah, I just love that. That's so cool. That's so cool that somebody like just does that. I've never heard of a Longaberger basket company, but if I'm ever going to buy a basket just because of the way they kind of we can't actually go into it, which actually doesn't make sense, I guess, but just because of the way they the fact that they have a basket at their corporate headquarters, I would definitely buy Longaberger. Longaberger, is that it? Yeah, I guess. It sounds German, actually. That's super cool. Oh, look at this guy's flashy bike outside the front. Looks like they kind of need to give this a good weed and a trim, to be fair, but maybe times are hard for the Longaberger basket company. Yeah, like McDonald's headquarters would have to be like a giant burger, something like that. It should happen. It reminds me of if anybody ever played the original theme park, where like every shop looked like the item it was selling. So the soda shop would look like a big cup of soda, and the fry shop would look like you know, a pack of fries, and like the burger place would look like a big burger. That's the way it should be, you know. Need to know what you're going to buy somewhere. You just need to look at what the building looks like. And now we have the Cadillac Ranch in Marquez, Amarillo, Texas. Sculpture by Chip Lord, Doug Michaels, Hudson Marquez in Cadillac Ranch, Amarillo, Texas. Colourful 1974 installation from a San Francisco artist collective featuring 10 graffiti Cadillac cars buried nose deep in the ground. Why is there so much, like... Or is that kind of meant to be there? These little things. I just think it's hilarious that someone just comes out here just to see these things. That picture's lovely though, with the colours there. Are people just allowed to spray paint them themselves, do you think? Is that a thing that people do? Because that would be pretty cool. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, this is a pretty crazy... Oh god, I have a broken street view. Okay, move on to the next one then. There we go. Teapot Gas Station, National Historic Site, a tourist attraction in Zillah, Washington. The teapot-shaped former service station was built in 1922 as a reminder of the Teapot Dome bribery scandal. Okay, I'm gonna have to look this up now, because what the hell was the Teapot Dome bribery scandal? Okay, Teapot Dome scandal. Okay, let's look this up. The Teapot Dome scandal was a bribery incident that took place in the United States from 1921 to 22 during the administration of President Warren G. Harding. Secretary of the Interior Albert Bacon Fall had leased Navy petroleum reserves at Teapot Dome in Wyoming and 2 other companies in California to private oil companies at low rates without competitive bidding. In 1922 and 23, the leases became the subject of a sensational investigation by Senator Thomas J. Walsh. Fall was later convicted of accepting bribes from the oil companies, became the first cabinet minister to go to prison. No person was ever convicted of paying the bribes, however. Wow. So before Watergate, that was considered the biggest scandal in American politics. And so they built a Teapot gas station, just to remind everybody of that. I like your style, America. I like your style. That's actually pretty cool. I think they should always do something like that. Just every time there's a scandal or something like that, they should just build a monument to just take the piss. That'd be awesome. Let's have a look at this from the top. It's also like, so is this isn't even in, I mean it's in Washington I guess, so like I guess it's got some significance, but the fact that it's just in this random street somewhere is pretty cool. Next we have the world's largest rocking chair tourist attraction in Casey, Illinois. This towering wooden rocking chair is part of a series of world's largest items that local business owner James Boland built around town. What are the other things then? Now I have to look them up. Is that like the world's largest wind chime? So I guess like he did this to provide like tourist attractions to the town, but why would you go and see that? That's just such a weird thing. Let's see if we can like scoot around the town and see anything else. Probably best going back to this view and look and see if we can see it from that looks pretty cool though from above, I will say that much. That's just a factory, I'm gonna guess. Oh, there's a baseball pitch and a running track. Well, I can't see anything else really large things. I love looking at like towns or cities from like this sort of height. It's pretty cool. Can't really see anything else from there. Never mind. Is that like an airport there? Oh, that's pretty cool. This is just like in the middle of nowhere. Look at the way this connects up is so cool. That is awesome. Anyway, number 10. Frontier Village, largest buffalo. Tourist attraction in Jamestown, North Dakota. Dakota Thunder, wow, good name, is the name of the 26-foot tall concrete buffalo statue inside Frontier Village, a recreated prairie town. Oh, okay, so it's like a, is that like a museum town type thing? We have similar things like that in the UK, which kind of represent like the Middle Ages and stuff like that. Obviously there wasn't really Middle Ages in America, I guess, or there was, it just wasn't like how it is nowadays, I guess. Unfortunately I can't read that. I would, you know what, if I was a multi-millionaire, I'd just build a slightly bigger buffalo than that, just to take the piss. Like, I would literally just be like, excuse me, you're gonna have to take that sign down, and you have to read world's second largest buffalo. Because the buffalo in my back garden is 3 inches taller than your buffalo. Sorry, the Guinness Book of Records verified it. I'd literally do that just to take the piss like that. See if we can't see Frontier Town from there. There. Can we? No, maybe we can't. It's just like normal village, so I don't think this is a. Oh, maybe it is actually. Yeah, look. Pioneer Church, General Store. Oh, that's super cool. Such a shame that we can't walk down there and just have a look at it, because this is like Red Dead Redemption around here, isn't it? Oh man, Red Dead Redemption 2. I feel like I almost forgot about Red Dead Redemption 2 because of the whole hype around not just Monster Hunter but like Sea of Thieves as well, because it had its beta the other day and I watched some videos on it. It looked really cool. And then like Far Cry as well, people are talking about. That's coming out fairly soon, and like, because these all have like release dates, I guess, and Kingdom Come Deliverance as well. I forgot we're getting a bloody Red Dead Redemption 2 this year. That is the coolest thing ever. That is very cool. Anyway, so thus concludes our little tour of the roadside attractions in America. I hope you found that, if not informative, then interesting, and I'll be back to do a few more interesting little things as we go around, have a look at some places you may have heard of or some places you haven't heard of. But till then, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, it's been my pleasure, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.